Salutare, fratilor, Justice Wolf here, and welcome to the second episode of the Titanfall Inside series. In this episode we're going to concentrate on the game modes. A lot of people are new to Titanfall, so they're probably not sure on when to jump in first. Just here to give you a bit of an insight of the several game modes you can choose from. Probably what's the best for you to start up with, have a fun experience. I'm not necessarily looking at the fastest XP game modes. I'm mainly looking at a game mode that will still give you satisfaction. It will give you a way to still feel that you can take on players or the AIs and still have fun. So that being said, let's get started. The first game mode is Attrition. Straight off the bat, it's a very easy mode to get into, just because it's fairly concentrated on, shoot at anything that moves. You can shoot at grunts, you can shoot at specters, and of course pilots. Then there's the Titans that as well. It's a very good game mode to start off with in terms of the ranking up ability. It is fairly easy because grunts and specters are all over the map. You'll be able to spot them quite easily, get some easy kills on them without worrying about pilots hunting you down, and actually have a good time. Last Titan Standing, I guess it's a variation of a deathmatch mode. To start up in a Titan and basically have to take out the enemy Titans. You do not respawn, so you gotta think very carefully what you want to do. It is called Last Titan Standing, so your Titan needs to be the last one standing, not your pilot. So you gotta be really careful, I guess. Hardpoint it's basically domination from Call of Duty mixed with, funny enough, hardpoint from Black Ops 2. The reason is you have a larger area to cover in terms of the hardpoint. You have more flexibility to move around it. You don't actually have to be on top of the flag to cap it. It's a team-oriented gameplay. You shouldn't care about kills too much. You should make sure that those hardpoints are taken at all times, and of course you defend them from the other enemies once they're captured. Capture the flag, very straightforward. Capture the flag has been since, I'm not sure exactly since when, but I believe it's got its roots from back in the Quake days. You basically steal the enemy flag, return it to your base, but you gotta make sure that the other guys don't grab your flag while you're doing that. So it's again a teamwork based gameplay. And finally we got Pilot Hunter. Pilot Hunter is I guess a variation of Attrition. It's just that the AI and grunts don't really give you any points whatsoever. It makes it, I guess, more meaningful for you to shoot out pilots. It's basically a game where the pilots are the ones that give you the kills. It's up to 50 pilot kills or to a 15-minute time limit to win the game, so the incentive is there, and a lot of people will concentrate on pilot and pilot actions. Even though there's still Titans and AIs, by all means you're still going to XP just fine by killing them, but the main objective of this game mode is to hunt the other pilots. So that's basically the modes that the game has shipped with. Now for the one that is the easiest to get into, Attrition, I believe that Attrition is got a very nice flow to it. I mean, you can always be top of your game and hunt the pilots. They're quite easy to spot on the map, because if someone shoots, they will show up as a bigger red dot than the usual grunts and specters. So you'll be able to know which one's a pilot or not. It is quite confusing in terms of the design of the game. The grunts do look exactly like pilots, so the only way you'll be able to tell is through pure movement. A pilot would obviously be a little bit more agile and not follow AI sort of patterns. So that's your only chance of spotting a pilot instead of shooting at a grunt and then getting killed by a pilot that's disguised himself as one. The best tip that I can give you for Attrition, I know everyone wants to play as a female from time to time, and the character models look really cool, but don't. As far as I can tell, the grunts have no female variations, so you being a female in the middle of 3 male grunts, you will stick out straight away. So the only thing that you can probably do to help you out is to stay as a male character, and hopefully the other pilots won't spot you if you don't make any sudden movements. You just have a bit of an edge in taking them down first. Now in Attrition, it's a very interesting gameplay. You get actually points in terms of you adding up to a score of 250 points, whoever reaches that 250 points wins, and then the game turns into an escape mode, or I guess a hunter mode if you do win. So you literally gotta chase the enemies onto an escape ship and make sure they do not escape, or if you win you gotta get onto that ship and escape the planet to win further points. The points goes as follows: so if you kill a Spectre or a Ground, there's actually only 1 point. If you kill a Pilot, it's 4 points, and if you kill a Titan, it's 5 points. Now, even though the Pilots and Titans have a stronger incentive to be killed, Grunts and Spectres usually are in groups, so by all means, whenever you attack a Grunt or a Spectre, you're probably going to get 3 or 4 points, 6 if you're lucky. So it's definitely a strategy to go for the AI-based enemies, and obviously rack up the points really quick. If the enemy is not careful enough, they will lose the mode, even though they kill the Pilots. If all your team is actually farming Spectre or Grunts, you will get to the 250 mark quite quick. For now, that's the game modes that I wanted to cover for you guys, and thanks again for sticking up for episode 2. Until next time, Justice Wolf out.